Hi folks, Kyle here. We are in the process of cleaning up a messy course, and in one of the previous videos we cleaned up a couple of nav buttons to make sure on the home page to make sure that they connected with the content that it was expected and desired as opposed to what it was connecting to. And in doing that, we discovered that there was an issue with our discussions. And so it looks like we had a little bit of a mess in discussions. So that's where we're going to pick up in this video. So I am in my messy course. And remember, we cleaned up these two buttons. And we clicked on course Q&A, and that took us to a Q&A discussion board, and it looks pretty nice. This is the one that I want to show up. Let's just make sure that this, at this point, this hyperlink works. Cool, it does. That's taking me to the content that I wanted it to take me to. So if I click over here in discussions, remember these are students won't be able to see this. It's got that invisible icon. Best practice, again, is to make this invisible to students. We would rather have students access discussions in the context of the module in which they've been placed. So we're going to click that. And we see we have two course Q&A discussions. There's one and it's published, and there's another one and it's published. So I'm going to click one. That's the one I want, I'm assuming. I'm just going to make a note of this 5-digit page code at the top of the URL bar. So that's 51813. And that's got the image that I want. So I think this is the one that I want. I'm just now going to check to make sure that the other one isn't exactly the same. If it is, I'm going to have to rely on that 5-digit code. And it isn't. Okay, so this is not the one that is connecting on the home page and the course navigational buttons. So I can delete this or unpublish it, one of the two. Entirely up to you. I like a nice clean course though. So if I wanted to unpublish it, I could unpublish it there. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. I just don't want it to carry over into any future rollovers. So we're going to delete. And there we go. So now what I'm left with is the course Q&A discussion that I know connects correctly on my home page via the nav button. Then I've got these next 4 discussions. The course ultimately should be about video creation, and all of these discussions are the ones that relate to that. I've got this other one here, and it's a part of the template. If I don't know how to create a discussion, I might want to keep that here just for a sample. I don't want it, and I already know how to create a discussion, so I'm going to delete it. Before I do that, though, I want to show you the difference between removing something in a module and deleting content. So I'm just going to publish this again. We're going to go into modules and see where this shows up, probably in my sample template. So let's go into modules. And it won't be in that one. That one's one that I borrowed from the engineering department for this exercise. Here it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out of the module. Remove. And I know it's got this trash can icon, right, which I think communicates to us that this is a delete. But the language here is very accurate and specific in Canvas. All we're doing is removing this from the module. In a previous video, yes, I'm sure I want to remove this item from the module. In the previous video, I likened the module itself to sort of like a content folder. So all we've done there is remove the discussion from the content folder. We have not deleted it from the course. And just to show you that we haven't, we're going to hop back into discussions now. And we will see this guy here, group 1 discussion, still very much in my folder there and still published. So theoretically it could be viewed by students if they searched hard enough. So I'm going to now delete this because I do not want it. Confirm that deletion, and there my discussions folder now is nice and clean, which is how I want it. So I hope this video has been helpful for you about how we would go about cleaning out our discussions, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.